Good afternoon. My name is Omar Rosales, and I'm going to talk about how the English language impacts our Mexican culture. And to understand this, we need to know a bit about English language history and the process that it has had as well. Throughout the history of the English language, plenty of events have occurred, which ones have caused so many changes in the structure of this language since ancient ages until nowadays. And the origins of English language date back hundreds of years ago. English, Swedish, and German languages descend from the Proto-German, which one exists since 500 before Christ, and it has its origins in the Proto-Indo-European that existed 6,000 years ago. This last language was spoken by Ukraine and Russia. The Normans, led by William the Conqueror, invaded Britain in 1066, bringing new concepts like French language, which was the rigor for all the business, official business, sorry. English, the English absorbed around 10,000 new words from French and Latin vocabulary to the English of that time, which was named Old English, and it belonged to the Germanic languages, brought them in 5th and 6th centuries by Angles and Saxons and Jutes, better known as Anglo-Saxons. Many years later, William Shakespeare, excuse me, William Shakespeare contributed with 2,000 new words. In 1611, the King James Bible begat a whole glossary of metaphor and morality that still shapes the way English is spoken today. Uh, and the first English language dictionary is attributed to the Dr. Samuel Johnson in 1747. And now, how does English language impact our culture, our Mexican culture, obviously? USA locates at the north of our country. The official language spoken in USA is precisely English language, which one has a big influence just because our country borders with that northern country. English language has very similar words with Spanish language, which one it is our mother tongue. For example, comfortable, confortable, album, album, animal, animal, artificial, artificial, etc. This is because these two languages belongs to the Romance languages, having their roots in the Latin language. English has become a global language because many or most of the countries have business relations with USA, and Mexico is not the exception. Also, people who live in USA visit as tourists our country every year. This situation has influenced in our culture, and a lot of persons have had the need to learn English language in order to get better jobs in the touristic field. Talking about teach, learn English, in my own experience as an English teacher in elementary school, the best way to teach and learn a new language is throughout culture of the target country. There are two types of culture, the little C and the big C culture. When I talk about teaching little C culture, I refer to give to the students new vocabulary and through play roles, flashcards, images, mimics, songs, videos, etc. They have to guess the meaning of the new vocabulary. After that, I introduce them with situations of everyday life in their family or friends through examples and short sentences. And then, when they understand the vocabulary, they act out some dialogues. Finally, we read topics about arts, sports. I mean, readings more complex, related with arts or literature, and this is how I teach the Big C culture. And nowadays, many scholars debate about what type of culture should be taught. In my opinion, both cultures should be taught. One might complement to the another one. Both of them are very useful when we know how to relate or bound them. Well, this is all, and I hope you are very very well, teacher. See you, and nice to meet you. Goodbye.